Hello and welcome to another episode of Misfit Adventures, Dungeons and Dragon Age, episode 8. Yeah, hope you guys really enjoying this campaign, and we hope to hear some comments, like, subscribe for more Misfit content, and enjoy.
Thank you, Siri.
So after the end of episode 7 and the destruction of Zathrian, finally ending the Wolven curse on the elves. In return, the Lady of the Forest gifted an ancient weapon, the Weaver's Edge. The celebrations went long into the night in the Dalish village, while the group drank as much of the elven wine as they could, especially Bolt. Ada took a crash course in how to make elven elixir, and you left the Dalish to head back across to the west to Lothering, to give the good news about the elves and the food trafficking. Upon arrival, you find Lothering is now under new management, and the peaceful town is now overrun with bandits. Abigail has been kidnapped and currently held hostage in the farmhouse of the dairy farm. Information you received from Gordon, the tavern keeper. At the end of last week's episode, a dark shadow entered the doorway and said, "What happened to my mojo?" And that's where we're going to start this week. So let me introduce you to the dark shadowy character.
Yes. We missed you.
Hello, dark, mysterious, shadowy character. Introduce yourself. Ooh. In a minute, maybe. Does the dark shadowy character know he's in?
He's just standing there.
Now, somebody please explain to me what happened to Mojo.
Oh, all right, I'll let you take this one, Ada.
So kind of you, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, let's begin. Mojo, as you may know, Mojo joined us as Grey Wardens. We were tasked to get the Dalish elves to join us to face the blight. In doing so, he picked a fight with a giant white wolf.
Yeah.
And sadly was defeated by that big white wolf. Yeah, he
Hold
sadly
your
died.
tongue for 1 second, you snake-like creature. You expect me, Hogarth, to believe that Mojo was a Grey Warden?
Yeah.
Speak more falsehood than that, I'll have your tongue.
No.
Somebody explain to me the truth. What happened to my brother, Mojo?
Yeah.
I want the truth.
Hang on a minute, mate. Hang on. He's telling the truth. Bloke's dead.
Mojo could not have bestowed the honour of being a Grey Warden. Hell, Mojo wouldn't have even know how to get up in the morning most days.
Well, he was an honourable Grey Warden, and and you know he was all right. You know, he was not a bad bloke actually.
He's perhaps I can jump in with this, my friend. This muscular man, because Russians, he's not here, but I feel him for him. It's okay. He's speaking big man to big man. Mojo carry himself with great honor in the world of the Grey Wardens, and he was very good. But he picked one too many fights, and big white wolf kind of chew his face off.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I know.
This just makes no sense. Mojo was almost kind of a shame upon our family. Nobody ever took him serious. His childlike mind running amok, people mocking him. If it weren't for me, Mojo would have been left abandoned long ago. Mojo always thinking way ahead of himself, wanting to looking up to me, wanting to be, part of a military life, wanting to be some kind of hero. Nobody ever took Mojo seriously. And you expect me to believe my brother, my young brother, who was so simple-minded, such childlike, was a Grey Warden, who have bestowed such honor.
Yeah.
It may be very hard for you to believe, but it's very true. He took the oath and everything, and yes.
He even got branded on his chest.
That's right. And if you want some brew, go and find his body, and we can show you.
And at this point,
how did you bury him?
Go on.
How did you bury him?
We dug an hole and put him in it.
And I gave him very nice send off. I stick in the ground and say beautiful words about him.
Yeah, that's right. And
May I believe you then?
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Mojo then goes to the afterlife with the greatest of honors that could possibly be bestowed, even more than I. If you speak the truth and you befriended him till the very end, then I thank you for allowing him to go with honor. And if that is the case, allow me, if possible, though I am no Grey Warden, to maybe take my place alongside you in his stead. What say you?
Well, depends
what you wish, Hogarth.
I believe this is this beautiful honor. Yes, you're nice. What do you, Bob? Speak.
Yeah, he seems all right to me. Yeah, a bit of a big lad, so probably handling himself. So I reckon he's all right to keep around. To be fair.
If you fight as strong as your brother Mojo, we're going to be just fine.
Mojo fighting strong. Yeah. I've never seen him fight without end up upon his great big fat ass. Not once have I ever seen him ever win a fight. But if what you say is true, then my brother certainly died with honor, and for that, I thank you. He must have thought very much of you three if he put himself ahead the way he did.
Yeah. Well, he loved me. Yeah.
I think he liked Drago a bit more than you, Bob.
Well, I don't think that's fair, Ed, to be honest.
Drago, which one of you is Drago? Is that you, the man with the physique?
The ugly one, yeah.
I did the Drago Stonecaller. That's me. I'm, very pretty.
Yeah, the fat one.
Yes, I can imagine Mojo appreciating your physique. Yes.
Yeah, many a drinking game with Mojo. It was.
As I join you, maybe I shall learn the truth, whatever it may be. So, it sounds like I have a lot to catch up on.
Well, on that note, Gordon sort of pipes in and goes, "Yeah, I met him. He was a big lad, liked to drink."
Oh, you're right, Gordon.
Yeah, well, you forgot he was here, did you?
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
That sounds like Bob.
But it's right, yeah, big lad. I saw him take out to a Logain's guard with his big axe, just pow right through him. Right?
Oh yeah.
I say the guy handled himself pretty well.
Yes, Mojo did have a temper. But
You don't
yes,
know there.
I can imagine. I can imagine that he always would act before he would think, so to speak. A sensitive soul. Just a shame that he didn't always realise at times when he needed to be more sensitive than he perhaps was. Very well.
Well, welcome to the crew. I'm Bob.
Bob, are you meant to be that small?
Well, yeah, I'm a dwarf, ain't I?
Speak up. She'll end up with backache having to lean down to listen to you speaking.
I said I'm a bleeding dwarf.
No, I can
You
see
hear
that.
that?
Yes, stating the obvious is obviously one of your strong points, I gather. And what about you, you serpent-like creature?
The name's Ada Asadai.
Your parents clearly didn't like you very much.
Lizard lips.
If I knew him.
And what are you?
I am a dragonborn. A bit of the arcanes in me.
Arcane, magic, great. That usually spells trouble. Our lot don't tend to like you, you magic types.
Oh, well, you better
And what
get
about you,
used to
Mr.
it.
Drago? What exactly are you? What do you bring to the table apart from staring yourself in there? Will you stop staring at yourself and pay attention?
So we'll hold up a pewter mug, so
You look like you're trying to take a selfie.
well, that was why I took the pewter mug. It's kind of
No, I know, but it's brilliant. You just look like you're taking a selfie from the camera.
Yeah.
I can tell being by your side is going to be rather interesting.
You will find out how strong I am in time, my friend. We'll be okay.
Okay.
Do you know he
But for
killed a wolf with a paper?
I did kill him. I did kill a wolf with a bit of newspaper.
Drago, I must ask you: did you and Mojo ever, at any point, ever clash in any kind of battle or test of strength?
We played a little. No, that's Gordon. He's played a little bit. He's very nice. He's very strong man.
Did he
Very
beat you?
Unfortunately, yes. But don't talk about it.
Right. Okay. If he beat you, I'd probably decimate you, but that's neither here nor there. Not the time for that.
But,
So,
you know, my friends, we must push along now because he's.
let's do this.
We must talk. Aye, right now because I swapped to this guy now.
What do you know?
What do I know? Well, before old Hogarth here came in, we were talking about Abigail and the bandits, weren't we?
That's right.
Bob remembered something, kind of.
I'm just going along with it, really.
From what I remember, Abigail is currently in the farmhouse, and there might be 6 or 7 bandits scattered around. Not really sure how many there might be, but that's how many there was last time I passed by.
Well, they're bound to have something on them. We'll have to go and we'll definitely have to go and sort that out. Blooming bandits, easy anyway.
But and I know up on the own gangway, guarding both entrances. I think there's 3 or 4 at each entrance. So if you guys manage to get in, that means you must have either got past the guards by paying them, or by another way.
Paid him first, killed him later.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. So that's a few down already. So there may only be about 10 of them left in Lothering then. That might be all right.
10 bandits. That's no. That's no bother. I mean, bandits. They're just in the way. They're like buzzing flies.
that's it, lad. Yeah, like it.
Yes.
I say we go and get him. Save that poor
I think
girl.
that's very wise, young gnome-like man.
Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Hold him young.
Yeah, thank you very much. I haven't heard that before.
Should we go guns blazing or try to get much more closer?
What's that mean then?
Should we go
Well,
frontal
let's do the best.
assault or sneak first?
Right. Well, I reckon we go balls out.
What is this balls out to?
You get your balls out, and then you go for it.
I
Drago.
wish to show you my testicles.
Well, that's a surprise.
You've never seen a Goliath's testicles before.
And to be honest, I don't really want to see his testicles.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where this is going now.
You started
brought
it.
it up.
No, hang on. Well, maybe. Right. Yeah, I'm blooming knackered anyway, and I'm a little bit pissed still, so I need to sit down or something. And
Well, you sit down, old one, and
yeah. Oh, I'm old now, am I?
well, I
It's,
should think so.
Perhaps,
It's hard to tell all the way up here.
Perhaps we should take a small rest.
Yes, we shall rest. We shall rest, and you can fill me in more about Mojo. And when we're ready, we shall proceed.
Sounds good.
Okay, beautiful. Well, so you're gonna take a short rest, half an hour to an hour, so Bob can get some of his HP back from the fight on the bridge. Adder will get back a spell slot. I've no idea what Drago's missing.
If we're doing a short rest, I'm going to go use Arcane Recovery.
Okie dokie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Drago's missing. Hopefully, Matt isn't going to be too long. But if not, it's okay. The voice is in now, so I can do this. It's no problem. And I don't mind flashing my muscles. It's beautiful. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to use all of my hit die.
Right, but after you've had your little rest and you get your HP up, and Gordon pours you a couple more ales just to get your strength up, and you regale Hogarth with the stories of Ostagar and the Dalish village and in the ruins with all the werewolves, etc. He's all caught up with your storytelling over a pint of mead.
Yes, I quite enjoyed the story of hearing how that little gnome man ran up and drop kicked Mr. Bob here in the chin. I can imagine why Mojo found that one rather funny. Thank you for telling me that one, Mr. Drago.
Well, I didn't find it very funny. No.
Well, you know what the lesson on that was learnt that day, don't you, Mr. Mr. Dwarf Man? You
It's
shouldn't have
Bob.
trusted his fleas and stuff.
It's Bob, you blooming...
Let's not try.
There we go.
Got to get my head down here.
Right, so yeah, so after you've now taken your short rest, Gordon sort of pipes up. Hey, right, I tell you what, if you're going to get Abigail, I'm coming with you.
Oh, hang
You sure?
Golden.
Yeah, you sure, Gordon?
You Golden Bob, I'm blooming Bob. What's wrong with you?
It's hot outside. I messed up. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Yes, I think maybe Gordon, you should maybe stay here, sir.
And he goes, what about staying here? I don't know about staying here. And he reaches underneath the desk, or underneath the bar, and he pulls out a big old double-headed axe and throws it over his shoulder. He goes, been a while since I swung it, but I'm sure I've still got a couple of hits in me, lads.
I think maybe you should swing that and get rid of some of these flies in this tavern. I mean, Jesus Christ, by the maker, I've never seen so many flies in one tavern before. I don't suppose you happen to have any instant starch, do you, Gordon? It's okay. It's okay. Well, use instant starch on the flies. It's nothing to kill them, but they just glide off the window like that.
Oh. Well, never heard of this stuff.
Okay.
Hey, Gordon, you probably want to do a few warm-up exercises. I like to do that before a battle if I can get it in.
Well, as much as I'd like to, I'm not really as old as you over there, Bob. But
All right, mate. But, I'm just saying, you will be one day, so why not start early?
Look, if you want my help, I'm coming to help. Let's go and get Abigail.
Well, I'm just trying to help you as well, mate.
I'm all right. We're
Right.
right.
Well,
so-
I'm assuming that Mr. Gordon has some kind of affection for this Lady Abigail. Maybe they've been long-term friends, and if he wishes to help out, then I don't see why we should turn down the extra manpower.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, a good
I
point.
mean, we're going to have to
I agree with you,
compensate
Hogarth.
for Mr. Bob here anyway. You know, being at his age and
It's just Bob. It's just Bob. Bob, you don't have to call me Mister. Honestly.
okay, Dave.
Okay, Dave.
Right. Right, let's go then.
Yep. So let's make our way to the farm.
Right, yeah, let's be going then. So you remember it wasn't very far to get to the farmhouse from the tavern. But you remembered the little cut through between the two cottages, which took you around to where the well was, at the front of the barn, where you originally saw Abigail milking a cow. So as you come round and you now find yourself poking up between these two cottages, next to this well, and looking at the front of the barn and the farmhouse.
Is there any bandits doing patrol?
There is no one outside from what you can see.
Can we hear anything?
Hang on, there you go.
You want to hear anything?
No, but I can smell rotting cattle. I
Oh,
can't hear very much. Let me just focus.
yeah.
If
Can
you
I roll an investigation check to see if I can hear anything?
from where you are, you want to roll perception.
Perception.
I will do.
So 14.
I got a 9.
Oh, I got a 19.
Perception.
Save Drago having a roll. So the 19. You can hear noises, banging, clattering coming from the farmhouse.
Yeah.
No other noises coming from this sort of area. But you do notice on the end of the building that there is an outhouse and the door is shut.
Anything in the barn?
I can hear him sort of moving about in that, but oh yeah, I can see that bog on the end there.
I'm slightly alarmed at the cattle. That
Yeah.
is clearly. I mean, I'm trying to look. I have the. Are they they've been slain by weapon, or have they died of other causes?
The bandits slaughtered all of the cows.
Well, they slaughtered them. Okay. Yes, I see slash marks across them. Definitely the work of bandits by the looks of it.
Right.
I
Hang on.
want to smell them. I'm going to go and check the Kazi door. Make sure no one's in there.
Yeah.
Well, while you were standing there, having a quick look. I mean, you're currently where the well is, over here, up, down, looking at the building. As you're ducked down behind the well, the door for the Kazi opens and actually falls down like that. And with a grunt and a huff and a oh bloody hell, yeah. A fellow walks out.
Is he a bandit?
Yeah, get down. Sorry.
And starts making his way along the front of the building.
Is he a bandit?
Well, you don't know.
I know that's what he bloody asked.
Well, ask the fella that's standing next to you.
Yeah, there's a bloke, and I don't know.
Gordon,
I know. Yeah, I know.
do you recognise this chap? Is he a bandit or one of?
I don't quite recognise him. It's not very often. No, I don't recognise him. To be honest.
So he's not wearing the typical bandit clothing that you've spotted the others wear.
Well, what kind of clothing do bandits wear? He don't look like a villager. That's the question.
Well,
Okay, he doesn't look at ally.
Hang on a minute. I've had enough of this. We can take these blooming idiots on. There's only blooming bandits. I say we just go in there, grab this bloke, do him in, and kick the door in, and we'll do them all in. I reckon.
Yeah, see, now you speak like Mojo.
Yeah.
Yes, let's just heed my warning on that one. Do you know what? I'm gonna intercept this chap and let's have a quiet little word, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna go and aim off on his route. I confront him.
Cool. So the you step out.
Yep. Right.
The rest of you stay behind the well.
I'd like to try and move to the left in case he tries to do a runner.
Right. He's going to get right to the door. What are you going to say to him? What are you going to say to him? Speak.
And I will ready an action of a spell to see if he gets any hostile.
Fine.
So you there, chap? Excuse me.
Oh, me? Yeah.
Yes, I just pardon the interruption. I'm just wondering, first of all, who might you be? And please, could you just state your business? We mean no trouble.
Well, my name's Dong. The name Dong.
Your name is Dong.
Dong, yeah, you know, Dongngg, Dong.
You're shitting me.
No. Who are you?
I am Hogarth.
Or are you coming in to visit the bird? She's all right, she is.
You speak of a young fair maiden by the name of Abigail.
Is that her name? The bird.
Yeah. What is your business with this fair lady?
Well, you know, Dong uses his Dong. Get what I mean?
I do hope that you are not holding her against her will.
I'll be holding her with something.
Right. I'm going to proceed to draw my great axe, and I'm going to intimidate him to tell exactly what's going on, and I want to get some information from him as to who else is in there and what situation Abigail was actually in before we go in there.
Cool.
So, go in intimidation.
I mean, say something and intimidate him if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Now you speak the truth before I cut you in half, young one. Now you tell me, state your business. I want to know the truth. Who and how many of your friends are in there, and what is the situation regarding the fair lady? And I want the truth.
So we go on, give us a roll.
Question: do I hear him talking about, joking around about, giving Abigail his dong?
Yeah, you're all there.
Yeah, 17 plus 1 is 18.
Okay. All right, I don't think you're here to do what I think you're here to do. Guys, boys!
I will fire chromatic orb
Go on, fire the chromatic orb.
Right. As soon as he shouted, I'm going to be a man of a Goliath of my word, and I'm going to cut him down.
Well,
A second. Should I roll my attack?
Yeah, I said fire the chromatic orb.
Can't hear you when you're away from your mic.
But my mic's here. I ain't gone anywhere.
Yeah. Well, when you get up, I can't hear you.
No. I said fire the orb.
Yeah, all right. That is a 14.
What, on the little dwarf fella? That is a miss.
Cool.
So he is standing there. The other two guys have stood there. And Mojo, you wouldn't, although you were running up to hit him, you wouldn't have got the attack off before the other guys came out. Not Mojo, Hogarth. I'll get used to calling you a different name then. And the last two come out from the barn. And we're off for initiative.
You can't steal that from the DM.
Sorry. This is where I'm going to die. Oh.
19 with my +1.
Right. Okay. So,
Pardon me.
20 and above. Awesome. 15 to 20.
19.
17.
15.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'm not rolling for Drago. He's not going to exist for a minute. Down. Okay, and that's all of you done, and that's all of me done. Marvellous. Okie dokie. Well, in that case, we start with Hogarth.
Okay. I'm going to, with my great sword. I'm going to rage and frenzy after this, but.
Well, you can rage now.
All right, I'll rage now then. What am I doing? Oh, right. Yeah. Right, so I've got a natural 20 plus 3 on that, and damage is a 4 plus.
Natural 20 is double damage, so roll the d12 twice.
4 and a 5.
So 9 plus your bonus. What's your bonus?
Hit damage on there is. Was that the hit DC?
Yeah.
Or the damage one? Oh,
The
yeah,
damage.
slashing. Plus 3.
Okay, so 12 damage. Well done that. Okay, and that was on the little dwarf fella, was it?
Yep.
Cool. So with your rage, that would be 14 points of damage on the dwarf. Cool. Okie dokie. Anything else? No, bonus actions. Don't want to move. You're just going to stand there and hit him, aren't you?
Yeah. No, I'll just move slightly to the to his right hand side. So just slightly to his right hand side, my left.
Right. Staying within combat range.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Cool. Ada.
Yeah. So I'm still.
You are currently standing down here next to Bob.
Yeah. I'll stand right next to Blondie, so that's guessing Gordon.
Yeah.
And I will cast Ray of Sickness on a big guy that looks like he's got a lead pipe.
Okay.
Mr. Stick.
So the guy right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 25 to hit.
Wow. I think that's a hit.
Ooh. Ooh. As
Can
Mojo
you
has
make
said,
a
"Yours it, Magic Man."
Constitution saving roll?
Can make a Constitution saving roll. Especially as I got my green dice back. 17.
Bitch, you made it. So you still take damage, you're just not poisoned.
That's fine.
For 6 poison damage.
Cool.
Shocking. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. Bob.
I call upon giants' might.
Of course he does. Debuting his new giant figure. There we go. Look at that.
What
And I'm
the bloody hell?
I'm moving. You ain't seen
He's 8
nothing
foot.
yet. To the middle bloke. I'm going to hit him with the old wall pick.
The war pick, not the Weaver's Edge. Okay.
I forgot I had that.
Yeah, that's all right. War pick it is now. Go on. Go.
For a 23 to hit,
Yeah, it's definitely
Nice.
plus it's 11 damage.
a hit.
Piercing.
Whoa. Cool. Big hit.
That was I rolled a 1 as well on the D8.
Giant Bob jumps in and kind of boom on the head with his big old pick.
And that's my turn.
Swiftly done, Mr. Bob. Lovely.
Thank you.
You nearly knocked his head all the way down into his arse.
Oh no.
That will bring it to my turn. I keep forgetting to do turn that poxy light on. And the two big hairy monstrosities are going to go first. One's going to attack Gordon, which is going to be a miss. And then the other one's going to attack Ada with a 14 to hit.
No, that hits. So,
And,
yeah.
And he swings his Morning Star. 5 points of bludgeoning damage
cool.
from his Morning Star. And that will be them. And then, oh, it's me again. Cool. All right, I'm standing there looking at Bob. Okay, so the guy, the dwarf is going to try and hit Hogarth with. What's
that? Sorry, I'd like to impose disadvantage on that.
Cool, because the first one was a hit. That'll be a 2.
I got you, lad.
Fine. Then the guy in the middle with the mace is going to take a swing at Bob with a 19 to hit.
Hits.
And with his maul, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Dangerous.
Barely a flesh wound.
And then
Go on.
the The guy with the crossbow at disadvantage because he's too freaking close. Oh! Oh! That's harsh. That's harsh.
What, nat 20 and a nat 1?
20. Natural 20 at disadvantage. I rolled an 18.
Ah.
Boo. And the crossbow bolt comes in and does 3 points of piercing damage on Bob.
It's a Bob, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why I rolled at a disadvantage, so I was too close.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
can shake it off, Sir Bob.
And that will be me again, because I'm now rolling for Gordon. It'll be a busy night for me, I think. Matt, where are you? Gordon takes a swing at this bugbear with an 18 to hit. And pulls up this great axe and does 12 points of slashing damage.
Who's that to?
With his great axe. There we go. See, right? I told you I could handle myself.
That's really good show of combat there, Gordon.
And that, I'm not going to use Drago because I haven't got his sheet. So we'll loop back around and that'll take us back to Hogarth.
Yes, so I'm frenzied.
Well, to frenzy, you just get 2 attacks. It's fine.
Yeah. Is that dwarf still alive?
Yes.
You little shit. Right. I'm going to take my great axe. Oh, we have a 17.
That's a miss.
Is it really? You little shitbag.
I see.
Well, luckily, I've got another roll. Bugger.
I take it that was a miss as well then, was it?
It was another 17.
Ah.
Come here, you little shit.
That as Hogarth takes these 2 huge swings, but not making the adjustment for the fact that this guy's a dwarf, so he swings over the top.
No, but I've made a nice divot in a couple of divots in the grass and some of the plants and daisies.
So you frenzied as your bonus action. You're going to move, you're just going to stay there, aren't you?
I'm just going to stand there and let him tickle me.
Cool. Ray. Well, Ada.
Yep. If I do any spells, it'll be disadvantage. Unless I do... Yep. I will attack the guy that's in front of me, and I will cast the magic missile.
Okay. It's a good choice because it's an automatic hit.
Yep, and he's right up
I like
front.
it. Yeah.
And that's 12 points of force damage to the guy in front.
So yeah, close range magic missile would have as this bugbear, and suddenly the fur starts dropping off of him, as you hit him with such force at close range. Nice. Anything else?
Nope.
Bob.
I'm going to do the same again.
What, with the war pick?
With the
I'm going to get out the Weaver's Edge. Let me change out my die.
Ooh, 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh baby.
And Drago has joined us. Yes.
Hey! Are you sure it's Drago's Edge?
No, it's Drago.
For
Oh,
It's
go
just-
that.
Looks like some mere mortal that's just about to give up on life.
Or
I'm gonna hit something with my hammer now.
Swing better.
18 damage.
Cool. And on this swing, 18 damage.
18.
I made that
Extra.
too. I made that
Extra.
way too beefy. Way
Giant.
too beefy.
Yeah.
So you pull out this Weaver's Edge, which looks like a dagger in the hands of Giant Bob, and just with a huge swing. I think it was the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
And the Weaver's Edge cuts him down. Just nothing left of him.
Excellent. I love this Weaver's Edge. But that is also with the D6 from Giant's Might. And I'm going to use a special. I'm going to use a Fire Ruin. And I'm going to target the guy behind me with the... what is it, a mace or something? I can't see it from
It's
here.
a Morning Star, yeah.
Morning Star.
Okay.
And I need him to make a strength save.
4.
Fail. So he takes 2. Hang on, let me get the other one. Where are you? 2d6. Oh, shit. Which is 7 fire damage. And these fiery chains come up from the ground and wrap around his wrists. And he is restrained for 1 minute.
Was that 7 damage?
7 fire damage, yeah.
Cool, yeah. So as these fire chains come up and grab hold of his hands, they don't
Get
just,
over here.
They don't just grab hold of him. They you can see that they sear and melt and cut, and as the hands basically drop off, and he hits the floor just screaming in agony. And,
Bit of
Bloody
overkill.
hell, Mr. Bob. You take some sort of magic Viagra, get that bloody big, and look at the damage it caused.
Oh, I know. I quite enjoy it, actually.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Cool. In that case, that will bring it to the Bugbear's turn, and he's going to hit Gordon again. Well, his attempt to, and misses again with a 9. Damn it.
Gordon's
Oh,
the most luckiest person alive.
Bugbear takes a swing. Nothing happens. Then it will go to Dwarven Bandit, who's just seen his mate cleave down with 1 hit. So he takes a swing at Bob with a natural 20.
No!
That's all right. I'm going to
Apply disadvantage.
and that will be 8 points of slashing damage on a natural 20. That's pathetic.
That is pretty pathetic.
Pathetic. And the guy with the crossbow is then going to take a... Don't worry, I'm not even going to bother rolling the other one. A disadvantage shot at Bob. And he misses because he rolled 6.
Excellent.
And now that he's joined in, we'll go with... Sorry, it's Gordon first. My apologies. Gordon takes a swing at the Bugbear. Successful hit.
Kill it.
And another 12 damage. Bloody hell. Gordon should have come with you on the old bloody thing, I think. So Gordon with this axe just takes 1 swing and just cleaves the Bugbear, and you suddenly see the head just kind of slide off and fall onto the floor. The eyes are really confused. And now that he's here, we'll throw Drago straight into the action. Drago.
So what am I looking at?
You are done here. Basically, you're looking at Bandit and Bandit. This is the farmhouse where Abigail's being kept.
And
Doing dirty deeds with Abigail.
who have I got to hit?
Crossbow and midget with very
Little
high.
there, or
I see.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's all there's left.
Fine. I think I will probably end up just hitting the one in front of me with my hammer, but I am just checking one thing super quick. I think that is probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to grab my hammer with 2 hands and try and hit the guy in front of me. 4. What will a 9 get me?
Not a bloody lot, really, unfortunately.
Okay. I don't really want to use my spells just yet. It's more or less all I can do, I think. What one's that? Level 1. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay. Right, that'll bring us back round to Hogarth.
Right. This little midget bastard's getting on my nerves. Right, we've got a natural 20 on that one, so please tell me that's a bloody hit.
Yeah, natural 20 is a hit, so roll double damage, roll the D12 twice.
18.
Cool.
Oh, 5 on that one. Oh, and another 5.
So what, we had the natural 20 to hit, so you roll the D12 twice. What did you roll on the toy?
I got a natural 20, then I got an 18 on the D12. On the
Okay, yeah.
this one. Yeah, and then I got 2 5s on the damage. So +3 on 5, 6. So that's 8 on both.
Okay. I'm really confused as to what dice you're rolling. You only had to roll the D12 dice twice. That's it. That's all you had to do.
Oh, okay. Well, then ignore the other one then. Yeah, so I've got a 20 and an 18 on that.
Okay. So no, the D12, not D20, D12.
Oh yeah, I am rolling that one. Sorry. Right, 11.
Cool.
And a 9.
That's those numbers sound better. Yeah, cool. So there's 21 points of damage without your +4 bonus.
Everybody dies on this game. And half of them don't even get used.
25 points of
Welcome
damage.
to D&D.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It fucks you up, so.
I
was mathematically dyslexic, so.
Dice. Yeah, so I had 25 points of damage with this axe coming down on this little dwarf. Yeah, just cleave him. Nothing left of him.
Yeah, got you that time, didn't I, you little shit? Ah.
Poor old Dong.
You know what I'm there, Bob?
And so
I've got.
you've still got your second attack.
Yeah, I'm going to get my javelin and I'm going to throw it at the other dude.
Okay.
So, with my D12, and I'm making sure it's a D12.
This is the D20 to hit.
Right.
And the javelin does D8 damage.
Right, so I want me D8, which is that one.
So roll the D20 to hit first.
Is a 19.
That's a hit.
Yeah, D8 is a 7.
Cool. Plus his modifier 3, 10 points of piercing damage. Marvellous. So yeah, you throw this javelin across. This guy standing in front of Drago hits him square in the chest. He's proper taken aback. And yeah, Ada.
I will move to the side so I can get in range but not hit Drago. And I will cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh. Okay.
For 17.
That's a hit.
So that is a 3d8 acid damage. 15 acid damage.
Yeah, so this chromatic orb comes over. This guy is currently holding javelin poking out of his chest, unable to defend himself against this orb of acid that just sort of lands on him. And you suddenly see the side of his face and all down his arm start to melt and decay. And describe the kill.
So, with absolute pure rage of getting told of what they're doing to Abigail, I make the orb much more larger than what I normally do it. And if you like look at this like reptile in Mortal Kombat, I purposely make it slow into his head.
Nice.
Sadistic fucking.
It's a bit psychotic, that, yeah.
Sir Bob, you can come back down now.
Well, I quite like it up here. But all right, then.
Crazy old bastard. Very well done. Very well done.
So, yeah, you seem to have cleared all the bandits that came out.
I'm in knackered now.
Well, gentlemen, there's no time but the present. I think we should make haste and see how this poor Abigail is doing. Hopefully, there's nobody else left inside.
Well, I did prep it in case you guys went in, but yeah, you go inside the building. I can remove this now, and you see one lowly female locked in a room, single bed, etc.
Oh, she's locked in there. Right, okay.
But I can start her share now. I can see all your
Right.
beautiful faces again. Hi.
Hello. Right. So I'm assuming. So the door's locked. What type of lock are we looking at? Is it any? What type of door are we looking at? Is it an easily?
It is just a simple small door with a basic mortise lock on it. Nothing major, but nothing that a young girl would be able to break out.
Okay. Well, I think it's best that maybe Gordon, you present yourself to her to let her know who we're here. A
Oh,
friendly
hang on.
voice may calm her.
Well, I think he should present himself.
I don't think he quite meant it like that, Bob.
All right.
I think he meant it as I announce myself that I'm here because she knows me.
Right.
I understand. Hogarth, good thinking. It's all right.
Right. Yeah.
Abigail, it's Gordon. Can you hear me? Are you all right? And you hear a mumbled sort of return of a coming from inside the room.
Those animals, they have a gag. We must get this door open. Yeah, I'm just going to smash the door in. We need to get in there. Yeah, we need to roll for damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what dice do you want me to use?
Well, roll to hit it first. So you roll the d20 to hit it. And if you're using your axe, you use a d12 for damage.
All right, it's a 16 on that one, and the d12 damage 10.
Well, effectively, could have just done a straight check, but yeah. So with one big swing of the axe, just the door flies off the hinges and crashes against the back wall.
Yes, in you go, Gordon. I think she needs to see a friendly face, Gordon. I think you should go and end her.
So as Gordon goes into the room, what he sees is Abigail's hands bound together, rope cutting into her wrists, blood and welt starting to show where she's been struggling to try and get free. Gagged, tied around the back of her mouth, tears streaming. You can see that she's been beaten, black eye, cuts, bruises all over her body.
Sorry, while this is going on, Bob's going to be outside. I'd like him to loot the bandits.
Cool. roll an investigation on the bandits then, as Bob's just pitching money. So yeah, that's what you see inside. Gordon unties her, gingerly picks her up and starts leading her out of the door. And you can see just tears streaming down her face, beaten and
May I
bloodied.
assist in one way, please? And I'll hand one of the elven elixirs so she can.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's Gordon sort of looks at it and goes, "What's that in?"
A healing, an elven elixir.
You're not going to hurt her, are you?
It will help her with her wounds.
Make sure it does.
Oh, how many of these do we have left? I do not think we have many now.
We got, if I give her one, we got 3 left.
No, I think enough people have given her one. Let's just...
Not like Nat, Hogarth.
We
got 3 healing potions on our person so far. And I know how, I have learned how to make them. Thanks to the elves.
Okay.
Drago, I do, but I mean, look at the state of the poor girl. I think this is an exceptional circumstance where I think the right thing is what Mr. Asadai is attempting to do. I agree with this. Most definitely.
Yes, but I have certain healing abilities that I could administer if we did not have many potions.
Yeah,
but if
well, judging by
some...
your reputation, Mr. Drago, your healing abilities are sexual healing abilities, and I really think that those are really not appropriate.
Man, I really wish there was a bard in the group now because it's sexual
healing. Yes.
Sorry. But yeah, so Gordon takes the small vial, he passes it to Abigail, goes, "Get that down, you love. Make you feel better." And you see her, she starts to sip it and drink it, and she turns to the group, smiles, and with a very quiet, "Thank you."
Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to take her back to my tavern and lock that door. If there's any of these bastards left, fucking do away with them.
I can only imagine how Mojo would have reacted in this situation. I don't suppose he knew young Abigail, did he?
I'm sorry for laughing out. I'm sorry for laughing, Hogarth. Mojo was acquainted with Abigail, and let's say it was a very not in a sexual term, but a very unique interaction with the poor girl. I'll give you that.
Unique. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm very, very much confused on how Mojo would even be acquainted with any kind of female in any kind of manner. Very much.
It'll be another lovely story when we have in a campsite. If you want to learn that story,
another story for another break. I like it. So Gordon and Abigail. Gordon, they'll starting the walk through the middle of the cottages, past the well, back to the tavern, where he can look after Abigail, nurse her wounds, etc. And hopefully
follow suit.
Well, that's up to you.
What do I find?
What did you roll?
Do I roll for each bandit?
Nah, one for collective for the 5.
7.
Not a fucking lot. You can. I tell you what, for a 7, right? You can take 7 silver. There you go.
Oh, better than nothing, isn't it? That's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
Can I try and redeem my shit roll from earlier when I tried to hit the bandit and investigate the farmhouse to see if there's any clues as to who these people are and if there's like a location we can decipher where there are any more of them?
The conversation you missed with Gordon at the beginning was this is Abigail's farmhouse where they kept her trapped and they were basically using her as one of them. And he said there'd be 5, 6, 7 at the farmhouse. I think you did away with 5. And there would be 3 or 4 on each of the gates.
So you got one more gate.
So you've got one more gate left. So that's what's remaining.
Can I still check to see if they left anything behind in the house?
You can, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that definitely redeemed it. Natural 20 on the roll.
Hey.
Oh yes, I mean, looking around in the farmhouse, on the table that was there with a couple of chairs on it, you could see the pack of cards, few coins in the middle of the table, so you can take them. Adds up to about 35 silver.
Oh, that's not bad.
Glasses, just glasses of ale, half drunk, they were disturbed, etc. But not a lot else in there really.
Okay. Cool.
Right. Yeah. Anyone fancy giving us a heel? I'm knackered.
Bob does take a kicking.
Oh, well, if you're shrinking back to size, Bob, I suppose I could carry you.
Oh, no, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. I've only just had a rest and all.
Yeah, well, maybe we can go back and we can speak to Gordon and Abigail and maybe rest up before we make our way to our next location, wherever that may be.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Yeah, all right, that. Yeah.
If I, for one,
Yeah.
I don't know the young girl, but I'm very concerned about her, and would like to know how she's doing.
I would like to go clear out the bandits on the other gate.
Oh, I suppose I've
They're
got one
still
more fighting
breathing.
me. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
I suppose we
by
can
all
do
means,
one
we
more.
can do that.
Yeah, why not? Why not? 'Cause I've got a little bit of fight left in me.
I still got a little bit
You
of
can bloody well
anger
walk
to
with
let
them
out.
and put you
Well,
down.
no, I need the carry, mate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, thank you
Right.
very much.
Is anybody going to heal Bob just to shut him up?
No.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
You'll be all right when you're 17.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah.
Fair enough. So so as you, where are you going? All that talking, you didn't make your mind up.
Apparently, we're going off to clear of these other bandits on the other side of wherever the other side is.
Yeah, we're going to the other gate, ain't we?
That's the one. Lead the way, Scales.
Hey, you like that, Scales? You like that one?
It's better than being called Magic Man. I'll give you that one. Bob.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're probably right there. Yeah.
Magic
I don't
Man.
mind. That's what your younger brother used to call me.
I'm bloody dropping us in it all the time.
Well,
Pain in the arse. Oh, yeah, lovely bloke though.
You made a backhanded compliment.
it's only
You're a
because
pain in the
that
arse.
stuff
You're a lovely
smells of
bloke.
bullshit emanating off of Bob.
Death stare. Look to a kill, probably dead.
You all start making your way across the town to the stairs that lead you back up onto the causeway then, yeah? Is that where you're going?
Yes.
You're going up to the first gate, the way you came into Lothering.
Wherever the bandits, the rest of the bandits are, they're another gate, or just the one?
Well, there's one gate in, one gate out. So The original gate that you came in, where Bob slapped that head of the militia.
Yeah.
You start making your way there, so you're leaving via the west of the town. You walk through the area where all the merchants used to be. You can see that the stalls now, where they were all nicely tented and hung, poles have been broken, the canvas has all been ripped. They've all been pulled down, probably from where the bandits first came in to scare all the merchants off. And as you start making your way up the stairs, you see a selection of guys standing guard on the makeshift gate that's still there.
Do you see how many?
Roll of perception if you want.
I see fuck all, it's 5.
So,
Too angry.
although you're about 60 feet away, you can make out bodies, but they're so close together you can't quite count how many.
Right, what dice do I want? I'll roll one. I'm going to have to write this wrong. That Scales has done.
Okay, so if you want to look, just roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
That's everything. 2.
Okay. So Hogarth again. He stands there, taller than everybody else, so just kind of looking over. Oh, no, I didn't bring my glasses. No idea.
Well, go on. Well, let's have a look then. You having trouble, lads? Yeah.
Everybody just taking it in turns to look how many there are.
Yes, I appear to have something in my eye. I can't quite make out what's going on over there.
Right, I'll have a little look.
I don't care. All I know is they're gonna die.
All right.
I mean, that Mr. Drago could also potentially try and have a look if he'd stopped looking at himself for more than 2 seconds.
Well, I'm short, so I can't really see anything, to be honest.
Well, I'll put you on my bloody shoulders. I'll put you on my bloody shoulders. Have a look, man. Come here.
Right, so all of you have seen nothing so far. Drago, you going to try and save these guys?
Oh, I rolled, but I'm clearly too distracted by my pecs. So, yeah.
Yes!
Hey.
You failed perception!
Hang on a minute. I've got an idea.
You all failed perception. You're only trying to count how many there are.
Well, hang on a
Put
minute.
you on my bloody shoulders so you'll be able to see. Just
Well, yeah, well, I mean, it don't really matter how many are up there, really. I mean, I got an idea, right? Isn't it? I'm knackered anyway. I say we sort of set up some sort of makeshift trap. We send Adder up there as bait, and we hide in the bushes or something, and he can wind them up or something like that, and then get him to chase after him.
I don't really picture Scales as the kind to wind somebody up.
All right, who do you reckon should do it then?
Okay.
Being of
Let's
the
do it
arcane
this
kind,
way.
surely you have a familiar.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good
I still
idea.
got Baldrick with me, who's a wolf.
Yeah. We
What a name.
we hide somewhere round the corner in the bushes or something. As they run past, we'll get him. We'll ambush him, throw him in. How's that sound? I reckon
You can try that as a plan,
That's a good idea, I reckon.
and I will put that into action.
You happy with that? If Baldrick gets done in, you just get another one, can't you?
It's,
I can't
in a
imagine
sense,
what it would be like
yes,
to have a,
but it's not ideal to go get your familiar getting.
Yeah, but if you just get another one, there's no loss, is it?
What kind of adventurer goes and loses a pet or a familiar?
disposable.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Next, they'll be telling me it's a bloody donkey.
Can we have an investigation of
Ouch.
investigation of the immediate surrounding area to see if there's anywhere
you guys have already started heading up the staircase onto the platform. You're only 50, 60 feet away from the barricade where these guys were standing. There are trees and stuff around you, but nothing in your immediate vicinity as you're standing on a stone staircase.
Well, I mean, we could hide just down behind the path, I suppose.
Wouldn't
On
mind
the side.
taking a piss over the barricade and see if I hit one of the bastards. That'd be quite amusing.
Or we could just charge them.
We could just.
Or we can just do this. And I go cast magic missile at level 2.
Okay.
Go
So
right,
that's
bloody
4
hell,
darts of magic.
Take cover. Take cover.
And-
So Bob, I admire your thirst for action. I must say.
I will pick.
Okay.
I'll try and fire at as many as I could see. Like 1 at each. Share the damage.
And as much as you can see, that's not going to be many considering you keep rubbing your bloody eyes.
Hay fever season. Terrible.
Come on, Scows. Hit them with what you got.
I thought you called him Scouse then.
Now then.
If he was Scouse, he wouldn't be alive.
Go on.
I mean,
10, 4. Yeah, 10.
10. Okay, cool. So you're chucking it all at one guy, or are you going to try and scatter it across the thigh?
And like you said with my description on my failed attempt of, I will go judging by Nat on that amount of people.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we'll throw the darts up there. You're going to hit two of the guys standing there.
So yeah, 2 of each then.
Yeah, that's fine.
So split 5 each.
Yeah, that's cool. And when we return from our break, we'll be rolling for initiative. So let's all roll for initiative. Hold on. So 20 and above. Good start. 15 to 20?
Yeah. 16 plus me 1, 17.
Wow. 10 to 15.
14.
11.
Okay.
Bob's got the rear.
And Bob's got the rear.
7.
Nice.
God damn it.
Cool. So, yeah, cool. I get to go first.
Oh no.
So, all I'm going to do, the guys at the front, they're very familiar looking bandits because, you know, they're bandits. I'm going to use their movement on the bridge. Crossbow man's going to move out of the way there. Going to fire a crossbow at Ada because he's the closest on the bridge. And, yep, safe as a die with a 4. You caught him off guard and he fires his first one. Just skyrockets way over your head. Nowhere near you.
Oh God.
And Hogarth. It'll be you.
Yes. Right, this one that's closest to us, that's sort of in the middle of the bridge.
Yep.
I'm going to throw my javelin at his head. So that is a 15 plus 5's 20, and then on me 5.
Okie dokie.
5 plus 3. Shall I say 8?
Cool. Okay, yeah. So you throw your javelin at this guy that's standing in the middle of the walkway. It strikes him, protruding from his chest. Yeah, he's still alive though.
Cheers.
Drago.
That's me on the steps, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I edge my way in a little bit so I'm kind of more central on the bridge, just where the others are?
I mean, yeah, moving yourself around, or you can put yourself there. If you
How far away are the guys near the gate?
So the gate is 60 feet.
That's really convenient. What I'm going to do is just double check how it works. So I want to try and cast Shatter just in front of the guy in the middle at the back, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy in the center, just in front of him. So that, yep, that's the one. So that hopefully that will catch the 4 of them at the back and the crossbow guy at the front. I don't know if that's too optimistic.
What's the area of Shatter?
10-foot radius sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it just as many as I can catch, really. If it's the 4 at the back, it's the 4 at the back.
Yeah, I mean, you can catch all of them. Yeah, I'll give you that. You can catch all of them.
Okay, cool. Do I get a bonus point if I've spotted the giraffe?
I see the giraffe as well. If I don't call it out.
Oh, point it out. It's fine.
So anyone caught in the area has to do a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a different model or the same model?
So
I've got a 17, 10, 10, and a 7.
Okay, the 17 will succeed, the others won't. So that's a load of bollocks. So I rolled 6, but I would like to use Channel Divinity. Not Channel Divinity. Hang on. Am I channeling Divinity?
I don't know.
Yes, I am. I would like to channel Divinity and use Destructive Wrath so that any thunder or lightning damage I deal does maximum damage.
Nice.
So that means 24 damage to all of them.
Oh,
that's incredible.
wow. Okay, barring the guy that saved, right? Did he take half?
I think it's just maximum damage. It
Oh,
says
okay,
when you roll
ignores any
lightning.
save.
Yeah, it just says when you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. All right. Great. Okay. Well, this could have been a really short fight. the two guys standing on the edge, with their shirts off. I thought Drago might have liked them a little bit more, and their axes. This shatter hits, and with this huge kaboom, the two of them are blown away, and both of them go flying.
I like them even less because they have the shirts off. Trying to compete with me.
Both of them go flying off the edge of the walkway, and go crashing to the floor below. The two large lizard-like looking men, they take the hit, and and both of them now, I suppose because they haven't got any ears, both of them now look round growling and snarling.
Okay. That's me.
Cool. Well, yes, that's you. You effectively just dealt 96 points of damage. Just me, you know. I think that is the highest damage dealt by a player in Misfit history at the minute. So
Should wait till I get to level 5, get some nice stuff then.
yeah, cool. Okay.
I have to wait until 14.
That would then bring it to the turns of the two guys that have just gone flying off of the bridge with as they hit the floor. So we ain't got to worry about that. Adam, is you
Dead.
dead?
Dead.
That's another T-shirt for Bob. He's dead. I got her here.
He's dead.
He's dead. She's dead.
I'm going to go pick the middle lizard
Mm-hmm.
and use my last spell slot to cast Acid Arrow.
Excuse me.
For 16.
That is a hit.
For 7 acid damage for now. And when it's the end of its turn, it takes two for D4s.
Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that will bring me to the two large lizard folk. Who are going to sprint as best they can up here to meet you head on. As these two hulking lizard men stand directly in front of you. And they are going to, because they're out of melee range. Yeah, all right. They're just gonna. One on the left is gonna throw something at Ada with a 19 to hit.
Can I impose disadvantage on that?
No, because you're not within. You got to be within 5 feet, right?
Am I not?
No, you're not. You're not touching base. You're
All
effectively 10 feet away.
Oh, okay.
So yes, I can hit Ada. Hooray!
Hey.
6 points of slashing or piercing damage from a dagger.
Okay.
And the other one is going to throw at Bob as he wants to take damage so well. And that would be a natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, it's only 2d6, mate.
12.
No, not quite. 9 piercing damage.
God.
As these two large daggers come flying towards your chest.
I'll be all right. I mean, bloody worry about it.
Maybe you should have.
No,
a little
I'll
bit
be
late.
all right. I'll be all right. Don't you worry.
That is
I'll be
5
right.
acid damage to the one that took the acid arrow.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, now you're standing within reach of these two giant behemoth lizard-looking folks. I like their mohawks.
I'd like to use a reaction, please, on one of the lizard folks.
Yeah, the
Can
one
you do it?
closest. We'll use the one closest to you. Go on.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I've missed these dice 17.
Oh, well, don't worry about it then.
I got my green back. I missed my green die. 2 natural 20s on my green dice this evening. Yeah.
Burn them.
I wished Michael took them away from you.
Yeah, permanently.
I love my green dice. So you're not allowed to steal it.
I liked it when Michael took it from you.
So yeah, these two lizard folk now snarling, tongue sort of burning. And that will bring us to Bob.
Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind. And I'm also going to use Action Surge so I get 2 attacks. And I'm going to get out the Weaver's Edge.
You want to step through past this one, the one at the bottom?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Bob pulls out this long sword that's almost as long as him.
for a 24 for the first.
Dang, bro.
With a 10 damage. And a 10 for the second.
So for the hit?
For the hit for the second attack.
Yeah, so the second attack misses.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay. What was the first hit damage?
10.
10.
I think. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Nice.
Hanging.
Oh, that Weaver's Edge is all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's decent. No.
I enjoy the fact that you haven't unlocked its magical properties yet. You're just using it as a sword.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That will bring it back to me.
How much health did you get back with the second wind, Bob?
I'll go enough, mate. Don't you worry about me. I'm all right. Don't you worry about me.
One with the mace is going to run through for some reason. To see if we can get a sort of clear shot to anybody. We'll do that. So, one with the mace is going to attack Draco with a 18 to hit.
It's
D8 with a mace. Swans. Oh, 8 points of bludgeoning damage. He runs up to this Goliath, swinging his mace with one big, huge club. And then the crossbow guy can't really see anybody else other than Hogarth. So he's going to take a pop shot at Hogarth with a 16 to hit. Hogarth.
Yes.
16 to hit. You disappeared.
Yeah, the camera's overheated, and it's trying to get it to come back on. The mic's still working, but the passive thing's just
Okay.
You're using like a 90s camcorder.
We got a 16 to hit from a crossbow.
Used it a lot today. It's overheating for some reason. Right, yeah. So what did you say, sir?
16 to hit.
What?
16 to hit was Grayson. Yeah?
Is a hit.
Yeah, cool. In that case, yay! In that case, you take 7 piercing damage from a crossbow bolt.
Oh, do I now?
Yeah.
7 damage.
Disadvantage, isn't it?
Is it
That was a natural 20. So
All right. Okay.
4, including the one that I missed earlier as well. I love my green dice.
I hate your
Well,
green
I know
dice.
what's going on
I
with
hate
the
your
camera.
green dice. They suck.
Yeah, that is the end of their turn. That will bring us to Hogarth.
Right. There we go. Right on time. There we go. Right. Okay. So, who we got? These chaps in front here. Where am I? Right. Yeah. Can I go up to the that one there? That's kind of slightly behind. Yeah, the one in the middle. That's the one. That's him. That's him. That's him. Put me in front of him.
You can just about fit through that gap.
Oh, mind where you're pointing that thing, sir.
Enough floor space. Go on.
Right. We have an 18 plus tree. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Plus 6. Yeah, that's a hit. Definitely a hit.
I'm raging, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. That's on damage. So roll your D.
7.
D12. Yeah. Plus your modifier. So 11 plus your rage. 13.
Yep.
Whoa. So yeah, runs in. Takes a swing with his great axe, with a chop, and yeah, the first slither folk.
Yeah.
It's the floor.
Frog on, you slithery little motherfucker. Right. I'm going to friends say I'll have me. Well, if I need it, but I'll go closer to where the next one is. The one that I'm assuming is that Bob flying.
Yeah, but you want to move over to the other lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give Bob a hand in case he needs it.
Oh, you come here, lizard. Oh. Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay. Then my turn.
Cool. Drago.
I will tap the guy who tapped me. Say tap. Hopefully, I'm going to knock his block off with another natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
My purple dice are the equivalent of your green dice, I guess. So
Purple haze.
I'm going to get a combination of purple and green dice.
Yeah,
those are the
continuous
colours.
nat 20s.
So 2d10. So what's that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 damage from my hammer.
Wow. So yeah, you take this swing with this hammer, and it's like a batter up, and you just you send him rocking and rolling. A lifeless body falls off the side of the causeway.
Cool. Just as a bonus action, just to err on the side of caution, I'll do healing word on Adder and give him 5 health back.
Cool.
And then that'll be me. No, I'm gonna move just a tiny bit so that I'm kind of parallel with where Hogarth is. So move forward across the bridge, just there. And that is me.
I appreciate the healing, Drago.
Cool.
Yes, well, I just want to prove it's not just sexual healing that I'm good at. So.
Well, sexual.
I heal men, I heal women, I heal dragons, I heal whoever needs the healing. You know?
All right, calm yourself down.
Right, well, Adder, now being filled with this new invigoration of healing, it's your turn.
Yep. can I do?
Come on, Scales.
Yep.
What's your
I'm gonna go up to the lizard folk,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with both hands, swing with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
It's getting cramped, but yeah.
here comes Scales with a stick.
And then the swing stick.
So yeah, that's a double hand. Let's see if I actually hit. That is 17 to hit.
To hit.
Cool. So that, because I'm using two hands, is a D8. 1d8 plus 4. I mean plus 2. So that's 7 bludgeoning.
Cool.
Not
Oh, yeah,
bad.
you sort of smack this lizard on the end of its nose with a stick, and there's a.
You, not us. You'll never be a Dragonborn.
Scales versus scales. Cool. Okay. So I finally get to make a proper attack with these guys. At least one of them made it. So this is where it might get interesting. So the first one's going to take the swing at Bob with a 19 to hit.
Hit.
And he's then going to take this huge sword and swing it. 13.
Oh, I'm down, lads. No, I'm not.
Got 2 left.
I've got 2 left. Yeah, hang on. Sorry.
And as the multi-attack option, I'm now going to go in for a bite on Bob too.
Oh, no.
You're down.
That is a 18 to hit.
Oh, it hits.
And with the roll, 1.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you lucky son.
You lucky son of a gun.
Oh, I told you I'll be all right. I told
word.
you. Bloody told you I'll be all right.
I got no bonus on the bite, and I rolled a 1. What a
Fuck, you can make that up. Jesus Christ.
Blue lizard. There.
oh,
Yes.
right.
Well, I knew that, Aaron.
And that would be the end of his turn. And guess what? Bob, it's you.
You think you do that to me? I'll give you what's more, Sonny. And he gets out old, what's his face, and pokes him in the eye. 21's a hit.
That's a hit.
12 damage.
Cool. So yeah, Bob just takes these 2 hits. He gets bitten. Ooh, fucking biting. And we're just kind of as he pokes him in the eye. The lizard boy now blinded.
This reminds me of Waddy Piper. Just stands there, takes hits, just pokes him in the eye.
And yeah, staggering around now blind for getting poked in the eye, falls off the edge of the edge of the causeway and lands on the floor below.
He didn't stand a chance.
And that leaves just the one fella left.
Oh, no.
Anything else, Bob?
I don't think there is anything else. No, I'm all out. I'm literally out of everything.
Cool. That brings it back to crossbowman's go.
Oh, shit.
Guess who I'm going to shoot?
Leave the giraffe alone.
Drago.
No, I'm so embarrassed by that one. I'm so embarrassed by that one. Oh, bollocks! 4 to hit.
That misses.
And that's his turn. Oh, poop. And with his bonus, actually goes, oh, fuck it. And, yeah, Hogarth, it's you.
Right, I'm going to use something a bit different. I'm going to use both my hand axes, and I'm going to throw them simultaneously. Do I roll for each one?
Yes. What's their distance?
Right,
30
so-
foot, right?
Here's, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. You're within range.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. So we are. Next is 18 plus 5
Yeah, first one hits.
with a damage of 7 plus 3.
Cool. So 10. Yep, that hits. So the guy's now standing there with an axe protruding from his
Yep.
shoulder.
And the next one is a 17
So
plus 5.
definitely a hit.
Followed by we are on a 9 plus 3 is 12.
Cool. So yeah, 2 hand axes come flying across. One strikes him in one shoulder, and just as he's getting hold of it to pull it out, another one strikes him in the other. He's now his arms now almost lifeless down by his side, but still holding on tight to his crossbow. Still standing.
And I get another attack because I'm frenzied.
No, 'cause you've used both your attacks.
Oh right, okay, I didn't have to attack. Okay, no worries then. Right.
And I will say, don't forget to pick him up after the fight.
Yeah, I will do. I was just ashamed because I was going to say it would have been nice to have had one more. Just use me javelin to his face while he's there limp like that. Oh, my arms!
I can't feel my arms.
And that will bring us to Drago.
If I
Come on
can
then,
reach
stallion.
him, I'm gonna run up to him and hit him with my hammer.
30 foot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Drago, before you send him miles away with your hammer, can you retrieve my hand axes for me because I don't want to lose them?
Yes. No. Just 1 second. I got 18 to hit.
That's it.
What was that?
Where's it gone? Right. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 damage.
Cool. So yes, charging up this causeway, swinging your hammer. Describe the kill.
Yeah. I just run up to him as fast as I can, hammer in both hands, let out like a primal shout, see him piss himself a little bit, and then swing with the hammer, knock his head off, still in the helmet, and it goes clear off the bridge.
Yeah. And I'll now pick my bloody hand axes since his body's remained on the bridge.
I am now happy to pass you the hand axes, yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
So there you are. The remaining bandits up on the causeway have now been dealt with. And
I'm still watching his head in the helmet flying, and it's
out of here. Yeah. From what you know from Gordon's description, all that was left was what was in the hut, or what was in the farmhouse, and what was up on the causeway at the entrances.
I'm concerned about Bob's current condition of health. I don't appear, unfortunately, to be carrying any kind of health supplements, any potions or anything like that. I'm afraid, Bob.
Bob just lie on the floor. I'm all right. Oh, I need play.
Highly disappointing.
Scales. Do you have any kind of magic that you can do to help Bob?
Nothing of the healing sort.
Well,
It's all right, come in.
Well, he might be useless while he's 2 foot tall, but you saw how brilliant he was when he was right up there.
Yeah, come on, Drago, sort us out, will you?
Okay, just lay there and let me do my magic, okay?
I'm already on the floor,
He's
mate.
off hands, remember. He's pretty.
6 health back.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all right, that. Yeah.
Would you like some more?
Well, yeah, it is all right.
You like more of the good stuff, yeah?
Well, yeah, if you got it, lad. If
Hey,
you got it.
I've got lots left in me, okay? Just give me 1 second, hang on. 5.
Hear a crack come from Bob's back. Oh, you bastard! Oh no, it's Jeff.
Ooh, that's all right. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm out now, okay? So I need to get a rest before I can
He's
administer
out.
any more healing.
Thank you very much, Drago. Much appreciated.
The time now is about 2 in the afternoon-ish. Some point, or yeah, sort of later, getting towards late afternoon. After your long walk from the Elven village in the morning and making your way into Lothering. Yeah, I mean, you're up on this causeway. What are you doing now?
I'm really having a lie down.
Well,
I
if you
wanna-
want to lie down, let's go into a much more safer place.
Well, hang on, I've got one more job to do. I just want to have a look at these bandits, see if they got anything useful for them. As in money or coin. Please.
Need to work on your retirement fund, yes.
Yeah, well, that's it, Drago. Yeah, you got it right there. Yeah. Not going too well so far.
So there's no rush, Bob. You know, after Mr. Drago helping you out with a little bit of that
Healing.
Yeah.
Sexual healing.
Yeah.
Is it sexual or sensual?
Well, a bit past that, you know, at my age, but, you know.
Yes, but when you grow really big and strong, surely your balls and everything else grows with it.
Well, just skin, really.
Oh,
Anyhow.
God.
Disgusting.
You can't help it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bob. I'm going to have many a troubled nights of sleep now.
Hang on a minute, you asked. You blooming asked about it.
I was anticipating a very, very different answer. But,
I think we all were.
yes.
Yes, I know
I bet
about
Mojo
your
didn't thank you
anatomy.
very much.
Can I roll an investigation on the bodies?
I mean, there's only
1.
2. No, there isn't. They've all fallen off the cliff. You got one. You got one up there that's beheaded. All the
Yeah.
rest of them have fallen off the side.
Yeah, I'd like to pat him down.
Fair enough. You can pat him down. Crap at this, isn't you?
That one.
They said, he's got a penis.
What happened to his head?
I'm gonna go see if he's got any information on like what happened to the others, like because I know Abigail was used as
Mm-hmm.
a plaything, and you said the blokes got killed. Gordon said the blokes got killed, and the kids and the females got sold as slaves. Does he have any information about where they were put? No, where they were placed to sell to slaves. I want to go find out if he has the information.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have any of that information on his persons.
Okay, so looks like we need to go back to the tavern to either rest up and to get more information about where you might know where they could sell the poor kids and females.
Right.
If that's all right with you lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want kids for, but, you know, it's...
I must,
I want to save them, not have them as a slave.
Right, all right, yeah.
I must say it's been a very eventful and tiring first day in your company, gentlemen. And I think with the amount Bob's been through and everything we've seen, maybe going back to the tavern and maybe having a short rest before we continue may be a very good idea.
Yeah, I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
wasn't expecting to go gun ho. I was expecting to rest up.
Well, hang on a minute. This place has got no protection now. What are you going to do? Someone, blooming bandits come back while we're sleeping.
You can stay in the tavern,
Yeah.
and when the Dalish show up with their deliveries, you can ask them for an extra favour.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Do we own this place now? What's this place called again?
Lothering? I don't think we
Yeah.
own a town.
Well, who owns it then? No one left here. Just a blooming tavern bloke.
Then clearly he is the owner.
And he's the owner.
No, I'm not having
Was-
that. No. I
If
reckon,
you're owner of the town, you had to use your pension to fund the repairs.
well,
Do you want to be the owner of this land?
Well, hang on a minute. It's supposed to could be an investment, couldn't it? Once you get the old trade coming in, I think it's a good idea.
Perhaps we should speak to the tavern owner and see who is in charge, as there's not really many people here.
Yeah, I suppose we can't just take
It's a
it.
good
can
idea,
we?
Drago.
I was due one.
Yeah. Well done there.
Not just a pretty face and pretty pecs.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But...
I certainly would. Mhm.
Right, all right,
Mhm.
all right. Yeah.
I'd rather not try to pick up fun or insult people.
Listen, Bob, just because you have the man boobs now, there's no need to belittle my impressive.
What are you
I'll
talking
help you
about?
get them
You
back,
wait,
yeah.
you wait till you get to my
That's
bleeding
what I'm
age.
saying.
You wait till you get my age, mate, and you won't be saying that and all that muscle you got there, it's all sagging down by your ankles. Yeah, and you come back to me. I mean, I'll probably be dead, but you know.
Age is just a number, my friend.
But Sir Bob, as you remember telling me earlier, about even Mojo had outmuscled this gentleman. It goes to show that the physique isn't everything.
Yeah,
And,
that's right. Yeah.
Well, normally they'd say brains are sometimes better than brawn, but Mojo didn't really have much of that either. So I really don't know what to make of that situation,
No.
to be quite honest with you.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
So to the tavern.
Yeah, do it.
Wow. Just let me get up. Hang on. There we go.
So you make your way back into the town and you head over to the through the old marketplace and back to the tavern. Knocking on the door. What are you doing?
Is it still locked up?
Oh, come on, just walk in.
Or do you want to be
Bloody hell.
going the back way?
Bob tries to walk in the door, and as he grabs hold of the handle and pushes, nothing happens, and he walks face first into it. Oh, it's locked.
Takes 12 damage.
I was gonna do that, but no, it's all right. Just a pop on the end of the nose. If you'd have still been on one, you would have taken one bludgeoning damage.
That's out of water.
Funny now. I'll go try the back entrance of the tavern.
Cool. You walk round to the back. You try and open the back door. It's locked.
I'll knock.
I'll knock on the front at the same time to confuse them.
So yeah, you hear the familiar voice of Gordon. Is that you? I think it might be you. I can't imagine it being anybody else. Grey Wardens, is that you?
Grey
Yeah.
Wardens +1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's us. And here we're at both doors.
Okay, we'll come around the front because I'm only opening one of them. It's okay.
Understandable, and I will
Click, click,
make my
click.
way to the front.
Lazy
All
git.
right, come in quick. Is there anyone left?
Yeah.
No, they're all dead.
No, just in case. Shuts the door. Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Large lumber wood.
So, Gordon, I don't suppose you happen to have any remedies or anything that Mr. Bob here could use. He's not feeling himself. He's been quite weary because
I'm all right. Don't you bleeding worry about me. I know what to do.
please stop.
The only thing I could give Bob to make him feel better is a pint. Here you go, have an ale.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind an ale myself. I like I'd like a nice pint of if you don't mind. I'm feeling quite parched myself.
He's
And he
still
was
on the
like-
mojo tab.
I'm still on my show's tab.
Mojo had a tab. Oh,
And he's already poured them all, and they're already on the bar surface. So tell me what happened. What'd you get rid of? Who'd you do? Where they gone?
They're all dead.
They cost some lizard-like folk.
I know lizard-like folk, those blasted bugbears. These bandits brought in any form of creature that had worked for money.
Yeah, it's like tricky customers. I mean, one had a nice little nibble at Bob, and I mean, look at him. I mean, doesn't look very appetizing, does he? But nevertheless, it ended in glory, in a glorious fashion. Hand axes to the shoulder, and Mr. Drago came running straight up, and just like a professional golfer, took this guy's head clean off, and I still think it's flying in the air somewhere in the atmosphere.
Just sees the bloke, going over.
Yeah.
There's a flying head.
Look out the window, a flying head. Oh!
Yes. So, all is well. Everyone, they're all dead, and yes, we need the rest, and
Well,
any hospitality you can provide would be very much appreciated.
I can offer you not a lot, really. All I've got is a couple of casks of ale left. I've got no food. Place has been cleared out by those bastards.
Ah, come on, Gordon.
And that reminds me, Gordon.
Aye.
The Dalish elves are going to try and deliver as soon as possible. So your stock's going to be quite on the up.
Yeah, I think I need to start getting word out that it might be safe for it to come home then to the ones that managed to get away anyway. Apart from all the poor bastards that died during all of this.
And you may sorry.
I'm not really sure. What else I can really be doing? I suppose I could try and get word to those who sought refuge. They went to the harbour and caught a boat. I think they were heading up to Denerim.
And when the elves do come, you can always ask them for a favour to be the new, security and guards for Lothering.
I mean, that's not actually that bad idea. Once Abigail catches her arrest, I might take a trip myself down to the Dalish and have a chat with them about that. That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, Gordon.
Yes, Bob.
Who's in charge here then, anyway?
Well, I suppose me.
Right. You sure?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Fancy a partnership?
Well, this is a non-profit town, so what kind of partnership are you offering?
Well, it was for profit, so but never mind.
If you want to help fund refugees, you're more than welcome.
I barely fund myself, mate.
So, all right, fair enough. Not the charitable type, this Bob fella, then, is he?
No, not really.
No, he ain't. Talking to a person who gave just a copper piece to the chantry.
You remember that?
Oh yeah, I've
We
got
all,
notes,
we
mate. I've
all
got notes.
remember that, Dan.
I wrote notes, mate.
I was trying to explain it as well.
I overheard you talking about the harbour. Do you know where that is?
Oh yeah, well if you check on your in your maps,
Yeah.
you'll be able to
Who's
see.
got the map in the group?
Pow.
Well, I must say I'm rather disappointed in this map. Normally we have a little arrow saying, "You are here."
I mean, as bad as it sounds, you're in the town of Lothering. Lothering, there you go.
Right.
Written in black.
Yeah. And we came from Basildon, and
Oh, somebody shut him up.
no, we didn't. Hang on a minute.
Well, we're not meant to be going to the Dalish village to see the Dalish elves.
Nah, they're coming here, mate.
They're coming here.
We already
Wow.
sorted out.
Lovely.
So yeah, as you can see, as you look on your map, if you go on the walkway and head off, and I'll go off the other side as though heading down to the Dalish,
Right.
it takes you to the harbour.
What's down there then?
Boats, Bob, boats.
Right, yeah. Boats, right, makes sense now, yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't mind a swim.
Depends what the water's like, to be honest.
Do you
Very true.
reckon that the bandits might sell, you know, the slaves that you were talking about? Do you think they might be in the harbour?
I'd be the quickest way to get them off or get them out of Lothering. They wouldn't want to take them all the way to the east and through Redcliffe. So yeah, I can imagine. Best place to sell slaves around here would be the city of Denerim. They'd sell them off in the alienage.
Gordon, sir, I hope you don't mind me asking. Down at the harbour, what's the fish life like down there? I mean, is it quite easy to do a spot of fishing? Because we're going to have to get some kind of food from somewhere.
Seems like an odd question, but yeah, I mean, there's plenty of fish out there in the waters.
I wouldn't mind a spot of fishing, actually, mate.
I'll tell you what, why don't Bob and I try and get reacquainted? You can tell me a little bit more about how great your friendship was with Mojo, which I am finding hard to believe, whilst we do a spot of quiet fishing. And then Drago can do a bit of his working out and admiring himself. And I'm sure old Scales there will, have other things he could do.
It's a good idea, but I really think in times like now, we should really stick together. Maybe we could do a spot of fishing on another day. Or unless anybody else wanted to come with us, it'd be all right, I think that was a question.
Not a fan of fish, I'm afraid, no.
Oh.
I will go to the harbour. We should go definitely to see if we can, sort out the rest of these bandits. But yes, I'm not a fish guy.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you're a human.
I am a human. I am
You're not a
indeed,
Triton.
yes. No, I am also not a Lolocath. Obscure reference there.
Yeah. Well, me and old Hogarth, we do a bit of fishing. You sort out the bandits, and by the time we come back, we'll have a nice bit of fish for you ready for dinner. If we haven't eaten it, and if we have, I apologise. Apologise in advance.
What are you going on about?
Talking about fishing. Apparently next episode's going to be a fishing episode.
Whatever
Bob there says in mid-sentence anyway. He just kind of goes off in a tantrum, and it just sounds like bullshit, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
get
mean,
used to it. We had 7 episodes of it.
Oh,
How
it's a
could
bloody
this
good
guy-
plan, to be honest.
How could my young brother Mojo have been such good friends with this man? I don't see it. And again, I think the term bullshit is coming into play.
What's wrong with me then? I think I'm all
Well,
right.
you can be quite irritating. You're a noble gentleman. I give you that, especially when you shoot up an extra 6 foot, 7 foot compared to what you are.
I gotta be honest here, Bob. You are a bit of an annoying ass.
See,
Oh no, that's coming from my kin.
I just
That's-
can't
can't
imagine.
have that. No,
I just cannot imagine Mojo being very great friends with you. I can't. I can imagine him being a little bit intimidated by Scowls there because he's like our kind are afraid of magic. I can imagine him probably getting along with Drago better than the others, really.
Well, maybe, but yeah. Hey, Gordon.
Aye.
Bugger off.
What?
It's tavern.
Well,
He's tavern.
Yeah.
no need to be so disrespectful to this gentleman that's offered us help and hospitality and okay, no food, which is a pain in the arse, but it's not his fault.
Oh, you sorted him out. It weren't for us. You have to deal with the bloody bandit still. He wouldn't have been able to do it alone.
Anyone know where there's a drop-kicking gnome lying around? I think someone needs to get reacquainted from the story I've heard.
All right, well, I'm going to bed anyway. I'm
Yeah.
having a little
Why are you going to bed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
I'm knackered, mate.
Oh, he's an old man, isn't he? He's just make sure you're not incontinent when you're in your bed.
I'm having a sleep. All right.
Filthy bastard. How gentlemen, how do you put up with such tomfoolery? I don't understand. Now, this guy managed to become a Grey Warden. I mean, I'm still in shock that Mojo somehow became a Grey Warden, but this guy.
Well, I have mild tinnitus, so I don't hear half of what Bob says. So that's why I'm still here.
And then you, Mr. Drago, sir, I very much am envious of that fact that you have that. I don't hear half of what he says because he starts speaking a sentence and then ends up with and that's it.
There we go. I feel a little bit better now. Yeah. What were you lot jabbering on about? What are we going down to this harbour or what? Hey?
Yes, I think we were just
It's 2
waiting for
o'clock
you
in
to
the
have a
afternoon.
rest.
You just said you needed to sleep. You've been asleep for about 30 seconds. You farted, and now you're awake again and ready to go to the harbour.
Do I get any HP back from that micro sleep?
No.
One. Do I not
You
get
should
one?
hit-
Yeah.
Did you use all your hit dice?
Yeah. Do I not get one?
No.
A short rest is an hour, not 30 seconds.
No, micro rest.
No.
You should always try and say yes to him.
No.
Why are we having this argument?
Well, I don't know. You're bloody standing around, ain't you? You're not even doing anything. I thought I'd have a quick
Let's
snooze.
try to contemplate
Right,
what's the
all those
plan.
in favour of going to the harbour now say aye.
Aye.
Oh.
Sounds like a plan.
Drago's bloody got his way with the fairies. Isn't he? I don't know what he's doing.
Sorry?
Nothing.
I'm not the fairy type person, I'm sorry.
Well, for me.
So what we doing? What we doing there, ladies? You got the choice. You can head to the harbour, or you can just leave Lothering and head out to Richmond.
I agree that the harbour might be worth a visit, but you know,
Sounds like a
it's
plan.
the majority who that should vote on this decision.
Well, I say we should flip a coin. Anyone got a coin?
I know you got a coin, boss.
Yeah. I'll use I won't get me gold out just in case I lose it. Use a bit of silver.
You haven't got any gold.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I've.
No, you haven't.
I got 10 gold pieces. I have, you know.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
And I've got 107 silver pieces.
That sounds about right. But you definitely haven't got 10 gold.
All right. Well, yeah, is this how we're going to do it, or are we going to go off a lead?
And Gordon's just standing there watching this conversation happen now. It's just... Well, yeah, what be your plan now then? Where be you going?
I don't know. It just sounds like I'm talking to myself.
We're going to the harbour, yes?
I thought that's why we're going to the harbour.
I'm sure we said this about 15 minutes ago, maybe.
Well, come on then. Bloody hell, 15 minutes ago. We've been there by now.
Well, let's... okay, I'll say it. Let's go to the harbour.
All right.
Attempt of killing him is so much.
I got the rear.
So you start your walk to the harbour. You wave off Gordon as Gordon lets you out through all the locks.
Oh,
And,
Gordon.
Down
Shut
the back
Be
of the
safe,
house.
you two.
Shuts the door, and you click, and all the locks get locked again. But you start making your way east out of the town again, back up onto the walkway and through the exit where you went to head to the Dalish village. As you come down off of the end of the walkway, the road splits. One way heads bound to the Dalish, which you've already been, through the cold forest. The other one heads out to the harbour.
So it looks like we're still planning to go to the harbour.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Harbour.
So
Which
as
is
you
right.
As you chuck a left and start heading down the fork, it's quite a pleasant walk really out to the harbour. If somebody wants to roll me a survival.
Yep. 19 plus 3, so 22.
Very nice.
Question for the DM.
Yep.
Can I keep an eye out for that herb while walking along with it?
Yeah, we could. We'll do a nature check in a minute.
That's what I was just trying to ask.
Unless you want to do a nature check while you're walking along this route.
Yeah.
Got it.
16.
Lots of heavy footfall along this pathway. You can see the path is chewed up underfoot from very, very heavy footfall. A lot of people have walked along this road recently. And while you're looking down and sort of spotting on the walkway, you can see off to the side amongst the nettles and thistles and random bushes, you do spot the king's foil weed growing. Just a sprig, but better than nothing.
I will try and take some.
Yeah, so you get yourself a sprig.
Yep, so one. Okay. Yep.
So yeah, so you continue walking up this road. As you start getting into the harbour, the footprints on the muddy ground. Yeah, you try and count how many people would have possibly walked through it. Could have been in the hundreds from the amount of footprints that there are. Big footprints, even down to child footprints, walking along this road. As you start to, as you step up onto now a concrete built harbour area, and the cool breeze coming in off the open water.
Oh, it's lovely that.
Oh, nothing quite like nice cold water slapped across your dome on a hot summer's day.
Oh yeah, you're right there. What do we see?
What on the water? You see a picturesque, glistening open area of water. No boats within vision, but you do spot there are three men standing on the edge of the dock.
Right.
They're not standing there waving at all of us going, boat wankers!
What are they doing?
Just standing there in a huddle having a conversation.
Oh, in a huddle. Ooh, suspicious.
Do they look
Back
like
on a huddle.
bandits?
Good chat. Well,
Do they look like bandits?
no, what you're looking at is full. Well, actually, go and roll me a perception.
Hang on a minute. 16.
16. So yeah, what you're looking at, the three gentlemen that are standing there are fully armoured, cloaks and capes hanging down off of the back, with the from what you can see at this distance, the emblem of Denerim.
Oh.
Low gain.
Yeah, relay that.
Alright, so it's somewhat keep undercover. Do you still have your haversack?
Not really anywhere to hide. You're on a huge open area of stone-built path at the moment that leads you out onto a jetty.
Do I see like a stage kind of thing? Like when they normally do like auctions kind of thing?
No, nothing like that present.
Well, I don't really fancy getting into another fight. I'm knackered.
Quite disappointed that Drago suddenly disappeared. He, as you're standing there, looking over, one of these men turned around and he goes, "You there! What are you doing in the harbour?"
Mind your business. I whispered that, by the way.
We're just coming for a fish.
Fishing? Where are your rods?
You see, sir. Oh, please.
Go on. What?
Say, sir, I'm a Goliath. I can fish with these great big bare hands I have here. No need for rods all the time. Anyway, who might you be? State your business.
My name is Captain Marshall of the Denerim Guard.
Oh,
And you are?
my name is Hogarth. This here is Bob, Bells,
Pleasure.
and Stallion.
And we just come down here for a bit of spot of bare-handed fishing.
And to enjoy the beautiful water on this beautiful day.
Of course.
Yeah.
Aye.
I say, Bob, was it?
Yeah, that's
And-
it.
And you as well, as he turns and looks at Ada and Drago, goes, You gentlemen seem awfully familiar. Where did you get that shield?
Oh, it was on the old path on the way up to the old Lothering. I found it. I thought it looked half decent, so I picked it up.
And,
What, you like it, do you?
He turns to one of the guards and starts having a chat off to the side.
Pardon me, friend. Sorry to interrupt your conversation with your companion there. But why the suspicion? You look awfully suspicious. You claim to know these gentlemen, but you and I, sir, have never seen each other before. May I ask why you appear to be so suspicious of my companions here? We mean no harm.
See, the shield, the emblem on the shield is of a Grey Warden,
Indeed.
and the emblem on that large gentleman's shoulder is also of the Grey Wardens.
Yes.
And hold on, I'm back in a moment.
Oh, bollocks.
Yes. In the name of Queen Honora, and by the command of Captain Logain Matar, I place you under arrest for desertion and treason against the crown. Kill the Grey Wardens! We're going to end this.
Behold, I am no Grey Warden.
End. Shut up.
Oh,
Okay, bloodshed it is.
And that's
It's
where we're going
finished.
to end this week.
Oh, bravo.
oh, I'm fucked. I got nothing.
Oh.
And no Draco, he's gone. Oh, well. Till next week. And another night of Misfit Adventures has come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe for more Misfit content, and we will see you next week.